George, just briefly on last week, was it important that we took something from that game? It was a really competitive match.
Yeah, obviously we had the chances in the first half, but I think the main message coming off the pitch at the end was, it's a good point, good to get the clean sheet, and if you can't win the game, then don't lose.
And we're in a really good run of form at the minute, especially an unbeaten run. Is that something you knew we were always capable of and confident that we could do?
Yeah, I think we had like an unbeaten run at the start of the season after the first game, and then we had a bit of a blip, but it was about getting back on another run, picking up them wins, picking up them points to climb the table. And
a big part of those runs is the defensive structure in the unit. What do you put that down to, that form of late?
I think it's always been coming. I think we've been a bit unfortunate in some games, conceding some goals with the opposition not having necessarily many clear opportunities. So it's about believing in the defensive structure, the defensive principles that we have, and carrying it out.
We've got a lot of great defenders at the club. Obviously, you and Tolley know each other really well. So that helped a lot recently that you've had that partnership and been able to play a consistent run of games together.
Yeah, we really enjoy playing together, and I think we've got a good record playing with each other together in the four. So it's something we enjoy doing. We don't always agree on the pitch, but then as soon as we come off, we're good mates again.
And Luton at the weekend, is everyone excited for the challenge that's going to be?
Yeah, it's a team that's come down from the Championship, and before that from the Premier League not too long ago. So we know it's going to be a tough place to go, tough atmosphere, intense, but it's somewhere we're going, looking to get the 3 points.
And obviously they'll be trying to adapt to League One. What type of game are you expecting from them?
Yeah, well, most of us watched the game on Tuesday night against Huddersfield, and quite physical, quite direct. Really got after them, so we're expecting kind of an intense, aggressive game, but it's something we'll come up with a game plan and hopefully execute.
And that physical side of it, that's something that you'll be relishing as per normal?
Yeah, well, it's something we've got to stand up to, and once we stand up to that, when we get the ball, we've got to try and sting out the game in some sense, and kind of focus on what we're good at.
And Gaffer's been saying how we've got pretty much a fully fit squad out there on the training pitch. Does that drive everyone's standards just a little bit more as well?
Yeah, the training's unbelievable at the moment in some senses, but it's more intense and tougher than the league games we get on Saturdays. So it's good to be part of at the moment. And
just talk to us a bit about the togetherness and the spirit within the squad. Is that at a really high level at the minute?
Yeah, it's a really close group this year. It's there's no lads that kind of stand out like a bad egg. It's a really close knit group, and I think you can see that with the performances on the pitch. And
going to places like Luton at the weekend, those are the type of games that you're going to call upon that togetherness, and you really have to stick together, aren't you?
Yeah, even more with the tougher atmospheres, you've got to stay calmer, more level-headed, especially with each other, especially within your performances and decision making. So yeah, we're going to need that more than ever.
And the league is so tight at the minute. Is that something that you kind of block out, or do you have a little look at how does that work?
No, obviously we know we're up there, and it's something you want to stay up there come Christmas time. So hopefully get the 3 points Saturday and carry on the run.
And just finally, it's all about being as prepared as we can going down there. We know it's going to be a tough game, but doing what we can to get what we need out of the match.
Yeah, exactly. We're going there looking to extend our run. We'll go there with a game plan, hopefully execute it, and then come home and on to the next one.